Okay, the idea today was to start with a brand new world. I'm going to call it Fallen Shadow Survival. Um, game mode will be survival, difficulty will be normal. For now, we might change that down the road if we're experimenting with villagers or other types of things. World type will just be default, random seed, generate structures, and let's see what happens. So let's talk about my goals with this world. My goals are to just explore Minecraft. Seems like we got a desert seed. Interesting. Let's fix some of the sounds real quick because it is a little bit loud. Let's bring that down to 25. Let's grab some wood. Start by creating a pickaxe and a regular axe to chop down some wood. Keep that there for now. And we'll talk about our goals as we play. For now, we'll just try and get started. I do have some mods. I'm trying to keep this as vanilla as I can. I just have some quality of life mods like FreeCam, which I try not to use to explore with FreeCam, but rather to use for larger builds and other things. Makes it easier to get things aligned. I don't have that much experience playing Minecraft. I have a little bit of experience playing Minecraft. I play on a server with my brother. I have a couple of realms that I have a realms account that I use as well for a shared redstone world. And I've been teaching my girlfriend how to play Minecraft as well, which has been quite nice. And let's see if we can get 4 saplings. Let's see how far we can get with this random seed generation. Oh wow, look at that. A 1 log tree. Never seen that before. Like I said, or I'm not sure if I said it yet, but let's just fix the sounds. Sounds are way too loud. Let's bring that down a little. Blocks. Ambient environment might be a little too loud. Oh. Okay, that's better. So, like I said, I have some experience playing in Minecraft, experimenting with a little bit of redstone, experimenting with some builds. I'm a big fan of hermitcraft. I like to watch people like Bdubs or Scar, Tango Tech. It's really fun to watch as well. Some crazy builds that he does, some crazy games that he makes, and I really like to consume Minecraft content, and I figured may as well make some of my own, because why not? My goal is to kind of stay adventurous, create a relaxing environment, maybe take the game slow. I really like the early game in Minecraft. It's really fun period of the game, and I want to kind of take the game at a pace to hopefully create a relaxing environment, relaxing to watch as well as relaxing to follow along on the journey. I have no ideas yet of exactly what I want to do. I'm just going to take advantage of any resources that I see, especially given that we're in a desert. Like I said, this is a blind seed. So we'll take it one step at a time. Hey, go over there, grab some jungle maybe. I'll conserve some of my energy here. We already grabbed some jungle logs, but we're going to go and grab some bamboo as well. Let me just eat this apple. Okay. So eat this apple real quick and be on our way. Oh wow, look at that podzol. Is that the jungle feature? Or is there spruce maybe? Does podzol just generate inside of the jungle these days? Never knew. Okay, well, ooh, cows. Nice, okay. Perfect. Some meat and leather. Maybe grab some chickens as well if I can get a if I can get some eggs would be good as well. At this point, we're just trying to get some food, understanding that we're going to be probably not sleeping through the night because I don't see any sheep. I'm not even sure if sheep spawn in these types of biomes. Well, hopefully we'll be on the water by the time we are getting ready for night. Ooh, look at that, some more cows. Nice. It's interesting how there's like different kinds of cows that spawn together. So I thought that with the new updates, those are biome dependent, but I guess not. I take some flowers as well, just because I don't know where I will end up, and the more I can collect ahead of time, the better off we'll be. I do know that those are a little bit powerful. Oh, look at this, all different types of flowers. And I know that some of these are I can bone meal, and some of these I can't. Let's see if we can at least get some cooking started. So let's get a furnace going. Let me just kill this. Let's also get a boat ready. Okay. That should be a good move, hopefully. Oh, you see it's already getting dark, and we haven't really done anything yet. Just collecting food for our journey. And then we'll be on our way. I think one of the advantages of planning to be in a boat while for most of the time now is that the night is a really good time to travel, because mostly mobs don't spawn in the water, as far as I can tell. They do spawn on land. I mean, there are some mobs that spawn on water, but it's not as prevalent, I guess, as on land. As you can see, we already have some skellies spawning. We did collect a fair amount of resources, which is nice, but we are totally underprepared for this journey. Generally, I probably would have liked to collect some base materials, spend my time collecting base materials instead of just stocking up on food and whatnot. I probably would have already gotten some stone and made a furnace of some sort and made some stone tools. Like, I have no idea where this water leads. This water could hit a dead end, and then I'm kind of going to be out of luck. But let's see. Oh, look at that, it continues. So I'm hoping that I don't die with all of my stuff on me, so that wouldn't be very cool. I'm gonna try to cut out the ums as well, I guess. I'm not used to this. Playing and talking is not my strong suit. I'm also very low on food, which is not a good thing either. I do want to just make it out to the open ocean, or maybe just a wider lake, which will be a little bit more comfortable for me. This right now is definitely out of my comfort zone. Traveling down a river like this, with mobs all over. Now, I guess this is a good time as any to talk about what my goals are in starting this world. My main goals with this world is to just play Minecraft, go on adventures, maybe make some cool builds. I want it to be as vanilla of an experience as possible. I want it to be relaxing, the kind of content where you could just put it on in the background and it's just a relaxing old time. And every now and then you look and it's somewhat entertaining to watch, I guess. But the main thing is to have a relaxing environment and experiment with cool builds, learn some redstone. So much. Minecraft is such a cool game. So there's just so much to learn. And I know that this might be a little boring, but maybe you're falling asleep to this, or just generally having a good old time. I am going to do something I don't normally do, which is, can I put this? No, I can't. Okay. Let's put my crafter down. Let's make some doors. If you don't know, doors are very cool because they are a really easy way to create oxygen under the ground. Now, I want to get some of that. Is that... No, that's sand. I need to dig down. Let's grab this with us. Okay. And I'm gonna put the doors in my... Ah! Why can't they go in? I don't understand what just happened. But that was not cool at all. Okay, well, we're down to our last door. Oh, I had a toggled shift. That's why I have a toggle shift on, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult for me to get around, but let's see what we got here. Are we getting... Ooh, stone. Yes, perfect. Stone right there. That's exactly what I need. I need you. And I need you. And you, and you, and you. Okay. Let's try and get more. Try and get as much stone as I can over here so I can heat up, so I can cook some. So I can cook some food. Nice. Okay, let's put this down. And I'm going to assume that you probably know the basics of Minecraft, so I'm not going to explain all that much as I'm going. But I think using Minecraft mechanics to your advantage is generally a good thing. So instead of kind of getting out of my door and swimming down and trying to get the materials, I just used blocks to get that. Let me try and get some flint and steel, or some flint. Ooh, there we go. Nice. I got some flint, and I have some food. Yes, pork chops are always good. Let's smelt some more things. Let's get some steak going. We can really use a bundle. That's the next objective, I guess, is to get a bundle so we can get rid of some of this junk in our inventory. I don't want to blow through all of my wood right away, so maybe we'll keep that situated. And this is providing us some good light, which is nice because I can really use... Oh, look at that. We have a little underwater base right now. That's really cool. I've never done this before. See? This is all about the new experiences here. I've never done this before. Create an underwater base. Maybe I will not regret this. Maybe I will. Who knows? Right now I'm just utilizing the light from the oven. And again, I don't have a bed, so I can't really sleep through the night, and I'd rather not fight mobs right now. I also have no concept of when it's going to be daylight again, so I may as well just take all of this to my advantage right now. And grab as many blocks as I can, I guess. Now, I'm hoping that this experience, just recording some live play, or whatever they call it, let's play sessions in building this world, I'm hoping that it will teach me a thing or two about the game, and hopefully it will teach you a thing or two about the game too, you know? That can never hurt. And most importantly, it's just about playing the game, having fun, going on adventures, and maybe somewhat sorting through some of my thoughts. I'm a person whose thoughts tend to race a lot, and generally I just think a lot about different things, and the world is kind of changing right now in many different ways, and I need a good outlet to just process all of those thoughts. And what better way to process thoughts than play Minecraft, eh? Should we just quickly swim up to the top? I don't want to leave my stuff here, though. Maybe we can just quickly swim up to the top and see what is happening. But let's first make a stone pick. And, oh, we need some more sticks. Make stone axe. Let's also make a stone shovel. We just get the whole set. Okay, this can go back here. I think that should be good enough. Steak is always useful. You know what? Let's just wait until the steak is finished, so this way I don't have to take up too many slots in my inventory. This is going to quickly become a game of inventory management, I guess, as I have all of these useless sort of, not useless, just so many different types of items here. Oh, it's done. That's cool. Steak is finished. All right. Very cool. Let's take our furnace with us, and we'll take our crafting table as well. Okay. Swim to the top and see what's going on. Ooh, look at that. It's already day. Perfect. It's actually almost midday, so not that perfect. Oh wow, look at this. There is a mangrove biome. That's really cool. Let's grab one of these, and oh, let's grab two of them. Whoa, this is so cool. So we're at a desert. You know what? Let's do a classic old trick. I don't have enough dirt for this, so maybe I can get to the top of one of these with vines. Yeah, let's try that first. Okay. We are going to go to the top of one of these trees, hopefully. If I can make it. No, I can't make it. Okay. I want to get to the top here. Nice. Okay, let's try and get to the top of these trees so that we can see. Nice. Okay. This gives us a little bit of a better vantage point. Wow, this is a huge forest. Okay, let's go up. Whoops, that wasn't meant to happen. I forgot I had the doors in my offhand. Let's move them back. Okay, so sun is directly above us, which means it's basically the afternoon. That's a really cool formation there. But I don't love desert, and I don't love jungle, and I don't love mangrove swamp because it's very, very dense, which means that there's always a lot of mobs. Looks like we spawned into a seriously dense world here. So we have a few options. It's either we just settle here for now, kind of get our starter base going, and then venture out into the world, which may not be a bad idea because we're not that far from spawn. Or we try and make our way to ocean and we go to a nicer area. I would also like to be near a village. I think it helps to be near a village. There's some good resources. What to do? Let's think. So I see out there it looks like there are birch trees out there that way, which, if I'm not mistaken, may be towards where spawn is, because around spawn there was oak and birch as well. We have jungle wood, we have bamboo wood, we have mangrove wood, we have birch, we have oak, we have bamboo. I think I said that already. I don't know. Bamboo there. We have sand. Deserts are always helpful for the sand. We have a good area of water here. We have endless amount of mud. Generally, I like to experiment with builds in mud, which is nice. My instincts, and we have a nice, flow of river that we went through just before. My instinct is telling me to just stay here instead of venturing further out. We also have bees, which is nice as well. That's going to be really handy for honey blocks. My instinct is telling me to just stay. And there is one advantage to a desert. And that advantage is no rain. But also, we don't have any sheep spawning anywhere in this vicinity. So it's either we go back to that area to grab some wool, or we simply just park here for now and then try and maybe mine at night. I think that would be the ideal option. Let me see if I can bolt clutch. I've literally never bolt clutched in my life, but... Nope, okay. That didn't work. Oh, lily pad. Cool. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... I'm not sure how this is coming out in the recording, if the game sounds are too loud or not, but I guess I will find out the hard way once I listen to the recording. So, let's see if we can maybe make a campground here. Yes. I am going to set a campground here. And I'll make my way into that cave. You know what? Maybe it's better to just set our roots down here. Ooh, yes. Shallow cave, but I see some coal, which is nice. That's gonna be good. Get some torches going. Okay, let's set a campground here, even though we don't have a bed. We'll set our base, and we'll put some of our stuff down. You know what? Maybe we'll make a chest boat. Okay, let's just do this for now. I would like to get underground as soon as possible, so let's make a couple of chests. And let's get rid of almost everything. Let's get rid of the useless stuff first. And then tree saplings. Nice bamboo. Take some of that. That's always useful. Sticks are always good. Sugarcane we can dump. Wood will keep on us. Let's keep a couple of pieces of leather. It's always helpful. Oh boy. It's getting dark. Okay. Food I think we'll just keep on us. Actually, we'll put some food away. Yeah, we'll put some food away. Keep this on us. This can go off. I think we'll keep our original tools. That's always a good thing. Keep the oven. And let's get mining underground, because we are desperate here for let's just start anywhere, like here, for example. Nice. Okay, we'll do the trick we just did before that we learned. Literally, now we're 2 in a row like this, so let's put this above us. Nice. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to make some charcoal so I can get some torches going. Unfortunately, I can't make charcoal because I don't have... That's dumb. Okay, well, that was a moot point. Basically, you can't smelt just wood with wood. You need to have like logs. You can smelt wood with logs or logs with wood, and then that creates charcoal, but you can't use the same types. That's illegal. So wait, what? Oh, nice. There we go. Okay. That is perfect. Now, I don't plan to play the entire game underground. I will face mobs eventually. It's just that without the appropriate protection, it's kind of pointless to face mobs like that. So I'm just gonna do the smart thing since I kind of want to survive. I'm just gonna try and live as long as I can. And my rationale is fairly simple. If I had a bed, like if I spawned near a village or I spawned where there's sheep, I would just get a bed and sleep through the night. And the fact is that I can't sleep through the night because I don't have a bed. So instead, I am just going to mine my way down. and hopefully come across something useful, some useful materials. Now, I understand that I am in a desert, so there's a very good chance that I'm going to be mining through sandstone for a while. And as I say that, I start hitting more and more non-sandstone blocks, which is cool. Another thing is that since I'm not lighting any of these up, this is becoming just spawnable area now, which is not good. But the good news is that I have about 10 minutes, I think. Or, well, no, I have probably 5 minutes now, because night started probably about 5 minutes ago. I'm also going to do something really silly and just block up some of these spawnable areas, so I minimize the risk of mobs spawning, as they simply have less room to spawn. Less spawnable blocks. Okay. Perfect. Let's keep going. Now, I have no idea yet what format I'm going to be doing these videos in, or if I'll even post them to YouTube. I have a feeling I will, but I might do like an hour at a time, maybe. Just have a boring old time until there's something interesting. I was thinking to maybe post things anyway, even if they are boring, just so that I can kind of get some videos posted and just see what happens, even if there's 0 views. I want to kind of find my style, find my voice, and it would be interesting to have these types of early game videos posted and kind of go back and watch them, I guess, would be cool. Also, I think that I'm just going to record all of my playtime in this world, and then, ooh, that's cool. I can see the moon from here. That's really cool. I think that I'm just going to record all of my playtime in this world, and this way, when I do something cool or something interesting, I can turn that into a video, maybe like edit it into a video. But if I don't do anything cool or interesting and it's just a talking video, that's also fine, I think. Like I said, we're just going to wing it. Maybe we'll have some interesting conversations along the way. It is kind of odd, I guess, talking to myself. But we'll see how far we get. For now, it's just about staying focused on the game and just having a good time. There we go, some coal. Majorly useful. Let's get some torches going right away. Nice. Okay. Now we got another torch right here. Actually, let's do that now while we are here. So we'll get a torch going right over here. That was silly. Did not need that many sticks yet, but okay. That's okay. It'll be a work in progress. And now I can actually see, which is nice. Also, let's reorganize some stuff here. Dirt is less. Yeah, let's do this. We need a new pickaxe. Now, apparently, pickaxes, when you combine them, give you 5%, I think, like you gain 5% by combining tools. So I think that's pretty cool. Ooh, this is a nice big vein. And again, I'm going to listen to this back and kind of play with the volume. So the next one should be a little bit better, I think. This is the very first time I'm recording like this, at least in reference to playing a game, playing Minecraft. I have not really recorded a Let's Play like this before. Haven't really recorded anything before in terms of gameplay. Have recorded some other videos, but maybe that's for another time. Let's keep mining down. Ooh, eerie noise. Ooh, copper. Yes. So in these new updates, copper is actually super useful, and we hit water. Oh, this is cool. That means we might be at an underwater cave, which could be very, very useful. So let's do something like this. We will block in this. Oh, that was useless. Let's just start by... Ooh, that's a dripstone cave. Oh, that is cool. Very, very cool. Okay. I think we found a cave, which is nice. Which will definitely help us in the long run. And in the meantime, we now have copper, which is good. That's very, very good news, because copper will be very good armor for us. It's not the best armor by any means, but it's just useful. Where in prior versions of Minecraft, you had to really luck out in finding iron or leather or making leather armor. But nowadays you could just make copper armor, copper tools, and it's not crazy useful, but it's better than nothing. And I'm right now I'm naked, so I'd rather have something. So it's definitely a really nice surprise finding copper down here. It's not really a surprise because it is kind of abundant, but I am a little bit of a nerd, so maybe we'll get the opportunity to nerd out to some Minecraft fun facts and stuff as we play. Ooh, look at that. Iron right there. Oh, I can't help myself. I think I need to. Yes, I think I need to. Let's make some more torches real quick. Nicely done. And you know what? Let's smelt some copper while we're at it. I'm gonna keep that. I don't really need my boat right now, I guess. So door is always useful to have on me. Let's smelt some... Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, well. Okay. I guess let's smelt some copper while we're here. So cool. Okay. We're gonna take the leap. Oh wow, big cave. Not that big of a cave, but definitely a cave. Oh, actually no. Dead end. Nice. That's better for us. In reality, that is better for us because it means that we can grab our materials safely. Oh, I forgot. That's annoying. You can't mine gold with a stone pickaxe. You can only mine gold with a iron pickaxe. I'm not sure if you can mine gold with a copper pickaxe. That would have been a good experiment to do. But that was a waste, but it's okay. Gold is not that important at this stage. Gold will be important once we want to go into the nether, but... Ooh, deep slate. Nice. Gold will be important when we want to go into the nether, but in the meantime, not really that concerning. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, recipes, filter. Start with the chest plate. And we'll just make boots while we're at it. And we'll let that smelt. I'm thinking to smelt some iron while I have the appropriate coal. I want to smelt some iron because flint and steel, bucket, and pickaxe. No, I only have 6, so flint and steel will be last. I think bucket and pickaxe is probably the more appropriate one because, again, I don't know if copper tools pick up what iron tools pick up. So bucket's definitely useful, and I don't want to get stuck without an iron pickaxe, so I guess we'll just have to find more iron for our flint and steel and for the rest of our armor sets. Ooh, look at that. You know, we must still be in the desert because this is pretty abundant with gold. Yeah, that's pretty... It is quite a lot of gold, I think. For just regular generation, so we might still be under a desert, because if I'm not mistaken, Badlands and... I think it's Badlands and deserts have abnormal generation of gold under them, I think. Torches like that. Okay, let's make sticks again. We have plenty of everything else, so let's combine these now. I'm gonna save that for later, for when I actually need it. Okay, helmet is next. We'll just smelt some. I mean, I don't have pants yet, so it's gonna be good to have pants. And we'll just smelt some more things. And once we do, I think that we can head down into the cave. You know what? Oh, no, I don't have iron. It would be cool if you were able to make copper shield. That would be really cool. Because copper shield... Like, it could just be a weaker shield, but shields are just so useful. And you don't really... Ooh. We already kickstarted that, so let's finish it. We'll turn the rest into torches. No, let's just keep some emergency coal for when we need it. And we'll let that fire, run out. We want to be as efficient as possible when it comes to resource usage of resources. I think that's an important one. In the meantime, I think we can get rid of this. And we could get rid of this shortly. If we find any spiders in the caves would be good as well, so that we can get some string. And we could make that bundle that we need. Also, I'm pretty sure we're still under... Yeah, we are still underwater. We gotta go there, so... Okay. In the meantime, let's dig this way. Here. Yep. We'll go down like this. Perfect. Because we need to create stairs up to here as well. Okay, I think we are good at this point. Let's just, you think it's already the second night at this point? Should we go and drop some of our materials off? Or is it daytime and we can drop our materials off? Or is it already night and we'll just head back down? Make this a little bit of a wider mining tunnel. I have a feeling... Yep, it is night again. Alright. If that's the case, let's make a chest, and we will just have a chest right there. So we can at least drop off some of our materials. Let's get rid of some of our wood. We'll keep over here as well. Sand is always good blocks to use. We have torches. We have this. Get rid of 1 stack of cobble. Some extra materials never hurt anybody. Don't need the ingots. That's always going to be useful to have on us. What else do we have? Boat can stay where it is. Okay. Nice. Cool. Okay, we are here. Let's grab some of this now. And I think we should be able to make our way down there. Only thing is we need to remember where we are so that we can get back up here. So let's just put some... Ooh, redstone. Nice. Just gotta like mark our area so we don't have any problems later. Second is we probably should just put our water stream down now. Oh, well, that was dumb. We just created a useless thing right there. Yeah, let's just put our water stream down here. And we'll put it like this. We'll grab another bucket of water from here. Oh, I'm an idiot. We could have just gone down this way, but no, I'm not an idiot because we definitely need something to get done. Okay, this is an interesting area. We have mobs besides for bats? I don't think so, but we gotta be... Definitely just gotta be careful. Ooh, nice. Okay. Lots of ore, which is good for us. Just want to make sure that we don't have any mob issues while we're working down here. But this is a really cool little cave area. Ooh, lava. Nice. Okay, we have an entrance to the nether, I guess. Could be down here. What do we do here? Ooh. Skellies. Nice. Okay. Let's regain our hearts real quick. And let's explore further. Let's keep pushing because I have a feeling that this cave is probably not endless exactly, but we could just... Ooh, it opens up. I love how as I say things, it just immediately becomes irrelevant. That is so cool. Okay. We definitely have a lot to work with here, which is very nice. Let's get rid of that. Now we just need to make sure that we don't end up in a place where there's just an enormous amount of mobs coming at us. So let's just be careful. It looks like this is a very deep cave. There are some mobs down there. Not much to worry about in terms of... Okay. Let's go on a mining expedition, shall we? So, ooh, rare. That's rare. Coal, deep slate coal. Should we just come back for that when we have silk touch? Or should we just get it now because we need the coal? Let's make another pickaxe. Stone pickaxe. I know that I have an iron one, but I want to save that for stuff I actually need. Ooh, I hear a spider. Wow, so much. Okay, I think we will come back for this when we have silk touch, because deep slate coal is really cool. And since there's just a whole cluster here, I don't want to mess that up for no reason. We could always find coal elsewhere. So there's no real reason to, like, let's put down something there. There's no real reason to mess that up. We can always come back with Silk Touch, and it seems like we're going to be coming back to this area a lot, especially if we're building a... Especially if we are building a base on that sand mound that we found earlier. And we have a geode. Wow. Okay. It was definitely a good decision to come down here, I think. Wow. That is so cool. We have a geode, which means we can make a spyglass already. Okay. This is very cool. And like things like this, you see like redstone in darkness. Redstone in just regular stone is kind of rare these days too. So I want to preserve that as well, which means that we should probably come back with Silk Touch at some point down the road. So I won't just mess everything up right away. Oh, let's not get stuck anywhere. And I do want to grab iron when I see it, but I also want to light up this cave when I can, so I don't end up in a regretting my decisions. Okay, nice. Very, very cool. Okay, let's go back down this way, and we'll grab all the iron we can as we go. And we have just eclipsed the hour mark, I think, so let's try and just grab some ore and be on our way. Perfect. Something I've learned from watching a lot of speedrunners is the usage of using blocks to maneuver entities around is a really useful tactic so that you don't lose entities that you've dealt with. I think what I'm gonna take some of these dripstones as well, because there is lava, and because there's lava we can always make more lava with dripstone, so that's useful. Thank you very much, cave. This is turning out to be a pretty successful exercise. The only thing is that I don't have access to sheep yet, and that's really what's going to be a problem for me. I want to keep these. Is it rare though? I don't think it is. Let's just take it anyway. Because redstone, we can always use redstone. Crap. Okay, that's the last time we're going to make that mistake, I hope. Or not. Probably will make that mistake over and over again. It's hard to tell what... Ooh, okay, there's mobs dropping down from there. That's a problem. Okay, that is a big problem. We don't want that to be too problematic for us because there will be creepers. Okay, let's do this smartly. You know what? Let's just keep moving. We'll come back. We'll come back. Let's just try and not get killed. Okay. We have made some significant progress. We're just gonna have to try and find our way back up as well. Right? also why I like to have subtitles on, because it's very, very helpful, informative to see where sounds are coming from. Obviously with creepers, we don't really have... Ooh, nice. They don't really have sounds. We also need to make a shield as soon as possible. So let's try and start heading back if we can. Although stopping for some of the good stuff is definitely a good thing. I'm also going to try and remember to use torches when I can, because I know that you guys can't really see when it's this dark, and I don't want to play on full brightness because it kind of ruins the immersion. So I would rather just use torches when I can. Nice big, lots of redstone. Nice. Okay. Is this where we came from? Believe it is. Okay. I believe that is where we came from. Let me just go up here. So, I guess the next objective is to... Well, we'll just go and smelt some of this iron, make ourselves a shield. Make the flint and steel that we need. And the next objective is going to be to get sheep. That is the next objective. Okay, let's do this. This. I guess I'll just use wood for now. Hate doing that. Okay. Let's consolidate if we can. Oh, that's a bad move. Okay. I think that's it for now. This has been a great pleasure. Quite the immersive experience, I think. Let's make a flint and steel. Nice. Quite the immersive experience. Let's also make a shield real quick. Yes, quite the immersive experience. I think this has been amazing, and we will continue this. I have no idea exactly how frequently or how long these things will take, but it will definitely be something that we explore further. I'm excited to start building, exploring. Once we find sheep, which should be our next objective, once we find sheep, this game will be a lot simpler because we can just sleep through the night and avoid a lot of the chaos. I like controlled chaos. Controlled chaos is good. I don't mind fighting mobs, but it's mainly when I choose to fight the mobs as opposed to just being forced to fight the mobs. And if I can do anything about it, I would rather control the environment. So we will find sheep and we will have an easier time. This has been Fallen Shadow, signing out.